a very long time now, I've been hearing people say that Imperial Stormtroopers cannot hit anything with their blasters, that their marksmanship rates somewhere between that of the blind and those with palsy. This despite Obi-Wan saying to Luke,
"And these blast points, too accurate for sand people. Only Imperial Stormtroopers are so precise."
Is this reputation deserved? Well, let's examine the evidence, shall we? First, there is the battle aboard Leia's blockade runner, the Tantive. The Stormtroopers rather handily take out pretty much every rebel trooper aboard with only a few losses, neatly capturing Leia and bringing her to Darth Vader. Then there is the Battle of Hoth, where the Imperial troops overrun the rebel base, forcing their enemy into a general retreat.
Send all troops from Sector 12 to the south slope to protect the fighter.
Imperial troops have entered the base. Imperial troops have entered...
Come on, that's it.
Give the evacuation code signal. And get to your transports!
Oh, wait for me! Begin retreat!
And how do they fare in space combat? Let's look at the Battle of Yavin, where nearly every rebel pilot is killed in action. Look, dead, 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 dead. The only people to survive are Luke and Wedge. In fact, the only reason the rebels won at all is because Luke was there with his limited command of the Force to guide his torpedo to the target. Oh, and quick side note, why do people keep saying that this conversation happens between Luke and Wedge?
That's impossible, even for a computer.
It's not impossible. I used to bullseye womp rats in my T-16 back home. They're not much bigger than T-meters.
Look at this guy. He looks nothing like Wedge. What's wrong with you people? End digression. Point is, the Imperials seem to be quite good at targeting almost anybody who isn't a major character. Or are they? Let's examine that for a moment. We can actually ignore the entire battle on the Death Star during Episode 4. Why?
They let us go. It's the only explanation for the ease of our escape.
Easy? You call that easy?
They're tracking us.
Not this ship, sister.
Actually, Han, Leia is completely right.
You're sure the homing beacon is secure aboard their ship? I'm taking an awful risk, Vader. This had better work.
Those stormtroopers couldn't hit you because they were clearly ordered not to. It wasn't until they got to the rebel base on Yavin that they pulled out the stops and really started killing rebels. So okay, ignore the Death Star battle. How about other times? Leia actually gets hit twice by stormtroopers.
Princess Leia, are you all right?
It's not bad.
And as for the droids, don't get me started.
I lost R2!
So it seems that the only people not to get shot by stormtroopers are Luke, Han, Chewie, Lando, and Wedge, which means either that they're that lucky, or that badass, or both, or all three. But it's pretty damn clear that stormtroopers actually are pretty good at their jobs when it comes to marksmanship, at least against everybody else. And when Obi-Wan said,
"Only Imperial Stormtroopers are so precise,"
he meant it. He was right. And to those of you who think stormtroopers have crappy aim, what the hell movies were you watching? Until next time, fellow space travelers, this is BionicDance saying don't run on automatic, and may the Force be with you. Please take the time to rate this video. And hey, if you dig what I do, subscribe. And please visit my Zazzle store, where you'll find all kinds of BionicDance merchandise. Vote me down, and I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.